Oh, good afternoon. My name's Alan Mayer. I'm a retired parish priest, and we are doing the Bible in 365 days. Today we begin a section of the Bible where we are looking at how the biblical writers understood creation and our place within it. This is days 30 to 52. And today we're going right back to Genesis chapter 9, verses 20 to 23. And we're going to look at the first vineyard and, sadly, the first drunkard. Noah was a farmer and the first human to plant a vineyard. After he drank some of the wine, he got drunk, stripped his clothes off, and lay naked in his tent. Ham, Canaan's father, saw his naked father. He went out and told his two brothers, Shem and Japheth. They took a cloak, which they held up behind them across their shoulders, and walked into the tent backwards to cover their father up. They kept their faces turned away so as not to see him naked. In the saga of Noah, this sad event happened after the flood, from which Noah and his family had been delivered because Noah had been the last well-behaved person on the planet. It also happened after God had made his pact with Noah, that he would never again destroy the world by flooding. It then takes only 2 verses of Genesis chapter 9 for Noah to show the world his feet of clay. We do know that after living as hunter-gatherers, early humans then began to herd cattle, sheep and goats, following them on their seasonal migrations. And it was only after a long time that humans began to settle and to farm the land for its fruiting trees, its grain and its grapes. This newly grounded life gave humans a different perspective on their relationship with the world. It was only after we had occupied the land and had begun to farm it that we could even think about telling stories of God creating the first humans to tend his garden, or of God commanding us to fill the earth and bring it under control. Well, that's today. The earlier Noah had, of course, been too good to be true. St. Paul, many centuries later, noted that nobody's perfect. In Romans chapter 3, he says everyone has sinned and fallen short of God's glory. The editors of the more historical parts of the Old Testament are all too frequently critical of monarchs and other leaders for their shortcomings. So it should come as no surprise that Noah had his faults, because everyone has. The Bible tells the truth about humans. We are not perfect, and all of us are in need of love, forgiveness, and reconciliation, which are available to us only by God's grace. Well, we stay in the early times of humans settling the land and farming tomorrow, when we come to a reading from the book of Leviticus about what you do to say thank you to God for your harvest. See you tomorrow.